Happy New Year, tryhards! And yes, Deca actually released the part 2 on Unity on both their YouTube channel and on their Reddit. And while the event is going strong in the realms, we will be looking at this update. As you might already know, Unity is a very beneficial platform to host Realm of the Mad God on. It is a much more stable and reliable source of hosting a server. An example for this would be less lag, and who the fuck doesn't want less lag? And the guys, I know they're already saying it, and you might have seen this on Reddit. But no one gives a flying shit about that. No one wants to read all of this, except for me, of course. So without further ado, let's get in there. So how this video is gonna go is I'm gonna break down the Reddit post first, and then watch the video and break that down too. I'll give my personal opinion. Also, I'm gonna break it down so you might be able to comprehend it if you don't have any background knowledge about this. But in the end, no one really knows. So the first news that we're gonna get from this post is that they're shutting down the Unity campaign soon. They have extended the campaign to the 15th January 2019, where you have to have turned in all your Nexus fragments and such, or else it will just disappear and you will have nothing out of it. Now, all of the things that is listed now is the things they have added in the Unity pre-alpha, which is bullets, hitboxes, and damage registration, multiplayer functionality, new UI, which we're probably gonna see in the trailer. Really taking things from the original Realm of the Mad God client and putting it into the Unity pre-alpha. And of course, they made death work. Yay! Now, what this is saying is a complete reboot of the fame system we have in Realm of the Mad God, where you gain more fame from bosses when you kill them. Also, they talked about a feature called Dungeon Rush, where you kill a boss in a unique tier of dungeon, as for example a pirate cave. You kill the boss, a chest drops, you can kill the chest, get some loot, go to the next dungeon. It's actually much like Mad God Mayhem, where you have to kill one boss and then a portal will appear to the next dungeon, where you just kill the boss and you will go up in tiers of dungeons. This is actually a very sweet feature. I would really like to see this in work, but this Dungeon Rush feature was supposed to replace the arena, which we definitely are very, very sad about. Also, this new fame feature will affect the leaderboards, so it's more significant to get on there. Also, there might be prizes if you get onto the leaderboard, so there's finally a significant benefit to get onto the leaderboard apart from flexing. And now for the most juicy part of this. We get to decide as well. They will be doing surveys. While we're probably not gonna affect any of the bug fixes that's gonna happen, we will be able to decide if there's gonna be a new dungeon, if there's gonna be a new mechanic, and all you gotta do is just go onto this Reddit post. I will leave it in the description, and you can just go in, type your comment, which is something I really like about this community, as well as the creators of the game. Deca really does a good job by asking their players what should they fix, what should they add on, is there any dungeon ideas, do you have any ideas? You kind of feel like a part of the game, much more. So the first idea Deca has is seasonal game modes, which is where you can pick, for example, an PPE or an NPE to play with only, so you can't take things from your vault. I really like this idea. I just love playing PPEs, and it kind of makes all the PPEs valid from now on. You can't do anything to cheat. The second feature is character ranks, where the more fame and class quests you achieve on the character, the more benefits you get. I like this feature, but it's not as good as the others, because the next feature is expand the guild system, which is a much larger opportunity to be together with your guild, do events, do kind of cool stuff together. I really think this will bring together the guilds much more. Because guilds now, it's kind of whatever. You kind of get a free G-hole where you can talk to guild and get free pots. You once in a while meet a guildie in the realm, and maybe they call events sometimes, but dungeon popping isn't as usual as it was. All in all, that was pretty good ideas from the Deca team. If you want to participate in the survey, just go again to that Reddit and just type a comment. And now we're gonna watch the video. Okay, so I can recognize the new music. And we have a register and login to the Unity. Nice. You can kind of see a development in the UI. Yeah. The change is pretty huge. Look at this. I'm not sure if this is gonna stay for the final. This is only pre-alpha. The work that has been done from pre-alpha to December 2018. I'm just gonna turn down the volume a little bit so you can actually hear me. There we go. Let's continue. Oh, nice loading screen. It really worked a lot from the last update they did. It You can see the rendering blocks in the corners. Looks kind of bad. Okay, that item slot thing in the corner, I'm not really sure how I feel about that. I don't really think it looks that good. Of course, we have the XP and fame system. They're just transferring the features from the real game, as well as daily quest, yeah. Yeah, it has a very clean look to it. That's what I like with the Unity. And then we have the death feature. Interesting feature, where you can just continue with other characters. Kind of unnecessary, but still. Kind of cool anyway. Yeah. Ooh, that's an old OG player. Mistake me not. Okay. Stay tuned for more reveals. Ooh, interesting. Well, that's definitely a like. This actually was very interesting. I like this. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. At this point, I'm making the part 4 in the night PPE. I will try to turn down the editing a notch on this video, because most of you didn't actually like that I went into the extremes. Well, that is one thing I like when editing my videos. I kind of want to create a certain vibe, also connected to the kind of music I picked for the video. And for the last video, I felt like over-editing or putting lens flares or something. But just know that if I don't feel like uploading a video that's too bland or something that I really don't think looks very good, I'm not gonna upload it. Or at least I'm gonna make it better. I will try different styles in the future and see what you guys like. Well guys, that was it for this time. See you soon! And also, just subscribe to PewDiePie. We don't want TK to be into the competition. Thank you. Dismissed.